checking something really quickly. Because I downloaded 2 of the clips for Luma Saipat. Or not Luma Saipat, but for the 2 tattoos that I got the other day. And I posted one of them on Twitter earlier, but I was like, oh shoot, I don't remember which one I posted. Because I didn't want to accidentally delete the one that I hadn't posted yet and repost the one that I already posted. So it was like, let me make sure that I didn't post the one that I've already done. But I already did. But yay! Unless I bet. Let's see if we can get it. I am feeling drowsy. Why am I feeling sleepy? I swear I hear someone screaming shot, 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 shots, but none of you can legally do shots. I mean, I was also listening to my roommate the other day, and I think he was flat out saying like, yeah, I drank. Where it's like, it's good sir, you are 18. I understand like other places in the world might scoff at the idea of like, well, what's the big deal? 18-year-olds drinking in America, but it's like, I honestly don't want any of them drinking, because half the time they can't even, like, they're dumb half the time. I'll just say that. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. So, imagine dumb choices. That being trying to figure out how to even drive. Yes, a lot of the people here suck at driving. Many of them blow through red lights and stop signs. But then, imagine this. Dumb choices plus car equals drunk driving. Where it's like, no thanks. No, thank you. I am good. Nah. I'm good. I don't want to think of such a thing. That is why I'm doing the thoughtless task of Luma hunting Saipat once again. But here's the thing. I want to try to get, like, finish and get the Saipat, because then I'll decide on what I'm going to do next. And here's the thing. Outlast Trials has a new event going on right now, where it's the fire stuff, but to be honest, I'm not feeling much up to doing Outlast Trials. And also, I just don't like any of the cosmetics. Or like, the only cosmetics that I like from the catalog are on page 3, and they're more of like emotes. Like the poses. Like, I like the 2 poses there. I don't care for either of the appearances. Like, I don't know. Like, the only reason why I truly get them is like, well, one of the appearances I have to get because, again, the things that I'm like, I really want are on page 3. So I have to get one of them. But outside of that, I'm like, I really don't care for any of the other stuff in the catalogs. Like, not that they suck. Like, the room decoration's okay. But I just don't find the outfits appealing. I know, like, saying, like, expecting flattering outfits in Outlast Trials might not be something to expect, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, like, those outfits in particular just unnerve me a little bit. Like, I don't know, I find them unsettling. Not in the, oh, spooky and all that, or like, oh, it's disturbing. For me, it's just more of like, what most people would describe as an ick. Like, I don't know, I just, yeah. I don't and here's the thing. The outfit that you get on page 1, but then on the page 3, the other variant of the outfit, I'm like, I hate this one even more. Because it has Rat King on its stomach, and I'm just like, no thanks. Like, yo. No, thank you. I'm good. I would rather not see that. Or not, I'd rather not see it, but I'm just like, eh. But here's the other thing too, is like, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward, or like excited about a fire event. Because the thing too is like, we already had the Molotov thrower. And so this event seems like it's to like, be like, hey, this enemy is here. But it's like, that enemy has been here for a good while. Like, this event would have been nice to, for an introduction. But, I don't know, it feels kind of weird. Like, we introduced this enemy during this other event, but by the way, we didn't have an event or anything to showcase them, we just kind of added them there. But, oh, by the way, now, here is his introduction event thing. He does fire. And be careful of all the fire, obstacles. Like, I don't know, it feels weird for everything to be as it is now. Tis weird. Tis funky. Like, I don't know. I find it weird. Like, to just do the fire event now? When the fire, like, the main, like, fire enemy has been out for months. I don't know, I feel like there could have been a different event, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not on the Red Barrel team, so I have no, real say or any of that, and it's just my opinions. But I'm like, I just find it weird. Because it's also like the Jaeger, too. Like, there's that whole event to introduce that enemy, but I haven't really encountered that. Like, I've only encountered it once, but after that, it's like that wasn't during that event. I was then just like, where did it go? Like, why do an event for this character when it's not gonna be used anymore? Like, you know, like, why introduce it if you're only going to just do it for that amount of time? And then just be like, goodbye to this enemy now. Like, it feels like you're just doing it to just do it, and then scrapping the idea, and just, yeah, like, I don't know, if you introduce something, it feels like it should remain in the game. I'm not saying it should be, like, always be in every single trial and NK challenge, but at least make it a possibility. And again, it could be that way too, and I just don't know, but like, when I was playing it after the Jaeger and through, like, a few of the other events they were doing, I didn't really encounter it. Like, I feel like the only way you could encounter it is by doing custom matches, which, not bad. If you do it through custom matches, nice. But outside of that, it's just like, what was the point of doing this event to introduce this enemy if it's not a threat in game after the event? I don't know. I just have my not my qualms, because I do enjoy Outlast Trials. I do, but honestly, college is kicking my butt. Not actually. I've been on top of everything. I've also discovered a lot more things about myself. I always say things that I'm not doing. So like, like when someone invites me, or like whenever I'm about to be invited to do something, or like I'm thinking of doing something or not doing something, I always say the opposite. It's like, hey, you want to hang out? No, I have studying to do and all these things. But then it's like, I then start thinking about it a bit more, and then it's like, actually, sure, I'll do it. Like, it takes me a few seconds to process to even be like, okay, I gave the immediate response because I'm like, I don't want to say yes to something when I actually mean no. But then when I say no, it's then a thing of like, I should have said yes. I don't know. I'm also just someone that's like, I don't like, I'm very much someone of, if something is said to happen, or where, like, I plan to do something with someone else, I don't really do anything else for the day. I don't really schedule anything. And I'm just like, this better be happening today. And if I don't hear anything back from the other person or any of that, I then am just like, well, I wasted a lot of my time because I was waiting on this person. Because we made agreements to do X, Y, and Z. Or like something that's happened recently too. Text, like, message to someone being like, hi, hey, you want to hang out? And they were like, sure, we can do it here. Or we can do it that day. That day occurs, they say, actually, I am very busy. Can we do it some other day this week? And I was like, sure. So I then waited 5 days. And then the day that it was supposed to happen, another cancellation. I'm just like, you literally made me wait for 5 days just to be like, psych. Granted, the reason why they canceled again is because they got sick. Like, I'm not about to be like, oh, sickness is not an excuse. But it's like, all day, like, there was, like, pretty much talk and alluding to, yeah, it's happening today. We're gonna do stuff today. And then, as the time was ticking through, it was like, okay, it's getting close to the time, almost there. And then they sent a message, hey, not actually today, I'm sick. And it's like, huh? Huh? Like, this whole day, you felt fine. But the moment it is almost time to do the thing, you fall sick. Again, I can't really say whether they are sick or not. And I am not going to shame anybody that actually has experienced that. But I'm just saying, we made plans for the weekend, canceled on the weekend, and then swapped to, like, Wednesday. So in total, I've waited 5 consecutive days only to be told, yeah, no. No. And I'm just like, well, great, thanks. Yippee. I'm just like, no, if you want to interact or any of that, like, I didn't text them this, but I didn't tell them this, but it's like, how I'm going to treat it is, if you want to do something or any of that, you're the one that needs to message me with a date and time. Date and time. Because I do not want to just ask again, being like, hey, do we want to push it to a different day then? Because I'm like, I waited almost an entire week for nothing. For false hopes. You are the one that needs to message me next time. Being like, hey, can I do this day at this time? And then I can be like, sure. But if it happens again, where they, just either say like, hey, can we actually reschedule this or any of that? I'm just gonna flat out be like, yeah, no thanks. Like, I've waited for whoever knows how long it would be at that point, and nothing has happened. No, just no. I'm done. I'm done. What the heck? What was that? But yeah, no, I'm done. I don't want to run around in circles for you. I'm not a circus tent. I'm not a clown. I'm not here for your well, technically I'm here for people's amusement on Twitch, but I'm not here for anybody else's amusement that are just gonna be like, hey, playing, psych. Hey, different plans, different day, psych. Like, I'm not here for that. No, thank you. If I want that, I would, like, request that. Be like, hey, so, let's make plans, but can you actually just say you can't do them and then reschedule? Like, just make me feel the utter disappointment. Like, I need to feel the disappointment flowing through my veins. Like, yes, I actively want to try to get my hopes up just to have them crushed. Thank you. Like, no. Tis, yeah. What? Sorry, I'm checking something really quickly. Okay. But yeah, it's like, all the time that I did waiting, I could have just spent it on studying and catching up on stuff so that I can then just relax for a little bit after getting everything done. Like, I could have spent that time streaming, but instead I was doing it on waiting and all that. Like, wee. I hate it. I hate you, Grandpa. I'm tired of waiting. I don't know. Yeah. I'm done with people. And I say I'm done with people even though I am hospitality major. And I have to deal with group work for a good, like, for 3 of my classes where I'm like, why? Like, I don't like group work. I don't like working with people. I like helping people out, but I don't like working in groups with people. Because I'm just like, I like working independently. I like doing my own thing. People just slow me down. It's like, be a team player. I get along with everyone, and I'm just like, I don't tolerate everyone. I'm sorry. But no one has said that I had to like anybody in life. Like, I never signed that contract when I was born. I'm sorry, but, no. I shall tolerate everybody. That is what most people are gonna get out of me. Like, I don't know, I just don't like getting close to people. Nor do I care to. I'm just like, hi. I only know you for a full semester. And after that, I don't know, I'm not gonna see you anymore. Like, that's how it is with a lot of, like, classmates and all that. It's like, hi, I barely talk to you. I only recognize you because I had a class with you before. We've never talked. I'm just gonna walk on by. Goodbye. Of course, it's like, if it was a classmate that I did kind of talk to within the semester, I'll have a friendly conversation with them. But I'm like, I hardly ever actively seek out people. Because half the time I'm just like, I could not be bothered. I don't know. I don't care to. Does it make things lonely? Probably, but I'm like, I genuinely don't care. I don't like going out towards people. It's just weird. Weird. Bum, 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 bum. It's like, why do I stream? And I'm like, if I don't really like people, and it's like, well, this is the most interaction I get out of people. I enjoy streaming. A, because it gets me to do stuff. B, I get to talk to people and chat. And C, I don't actually have to have an actual, like, voice conversation with people. I know that's terrible to say, but it's also the other thing too, of like, I do not recommend this for anyone that actually wants to grow as a content creator and stuff like that. But it's like, Who says that I have to acknowledge chat? I could just stream and do whatever the heck I want and just not acknowledge anything. Terrible? Yes. But same time, I'm just like, there are times that I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I just don't. I don't want to interact with people. Like, I'm sorry. I can say hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. But that's what it mostly is to an extent. This is why I also don't really watch other live streamers. Because half the time I have a hard time like focusing or like trying to have a conversation or stuff like that. Because, and this is also something too that I struggle, not actually, no, I don't struggle with. It's just something that is me. Like, half the time when people ask me if I have questions or any of that, or like whenever I was sitting at a event called FaceTime with Faculty, just listening to a few things they say, they then ask, do you have any questions? And I'm like, I do not. I have not thought of any questions that I want to ask. Reason why I don't have any questions I have to ask is it's just because I don't have any questions. And I don't want to not waste time, but I'm like, I don't want to do the time and energy to ask questions, because half the time I'm like, I don't even know what questions I would want to ask. Like, I don't care too much to ask questions. But like, if I need to know about it, I'll just learn about it anyway. That's what makes things more awkward too, because it's like the moment I'm trying to figure out what question to ask, it's more of like, I'm asking a question because I feel like I'm required to. Not because I genuinely want to know, but it feels like that I need to try to help keep the conversation going. Even though part of me doesn't wanna. Like, I'm just like, cool, you said your thing? Nice. Goodbye. And after the goodbye, I just walk away. Like, I don't know. I just need to be more open. Or not more open. Well, more open to myself. I need to be more open to myself to realize that I am genuinely not a people person. Or, correction. I am a people person in the sense of, like, I like making people happy and all that, and trying to do my best to help them out. But I could care less about trying to interact and have a conversation with people. I don't like talking to people. I just don't. And it's not a thing of like, oh, he's introverted, oh, he's shy, and all that. No, I just do not give a care. I don't wanna. Unless it's something required, like, say, like, we're in a group assignment, I will have, like, conversations with you so that we get the work done. That is it. I could care less if you want to know about me, because most you're going to get out of me is just like a, hi, I'm okay, day's been okay, yeah. Like, I am very much just I run based off of, like, do I need interaction to do interaction today? If so, what is the script that I'm going to run with today? After I run with the script for the day, I then just, I go quiet, because I'm just so used to being quiet and by myself. I'm someone that's like, I don't need another person to make myself feel like I don't need another person to feel happy. I am completely content with myself. Because here's the other thing too. Most of the people that I've interacted with or have seen and all that, they're way too loud. Too loud and boisterous for me. Like, I don't know. I just... like, here's the thing, too, is if you really want me to be, like, all talkative and all that, and trying to get to know me, just don't talk to me. Just text. I am more willing to interact with people through text and all that. I don't really actually like voice calls, because half the time I'm like, some of the stuff that I say that's like more in line of me, that's genuinely me, is through text. I have more confidence in texting a few things than saying things, because half the time I'm like, I just don't want to say this out loud. Is any of the stuff bad? No, but half the time it's like, it's more funny for some of the things I say whenever you read it. It's not funny whenever I say it, because then it's gonna be awkward, and it's like, what? You okay, Silver? Were you having a seizure? And I'm like, no, I tried pulling a joke, but it didn't work well because I stuttered and stuff like that. Yeah, no. I don't like talking too much. And heck, even whenever it's like talking at times too. Half the time it's whenever we're playing games. And I'm more so focused on the game and doing stuff like that. I'm like, I would much rather do that than try to talk about like, hey, how's your day going? Have you seen this thing on the news? No, I haven't seen anything on the news. Like, I don't know. There's just nothing that I'm too interested in to actually have a conversation about. Or whenever I am interested in something, to have a conversation about. It's either a case of like, I don't really have anyone to talk to this about, or I don't want to have a conversation with someone else about this topic. Like, I don't know, like there's some stuff that I'm like, ooh, this is juicy drama. And then someone else tries to get me to talk about it. I'm like, why? It feels like you're trying to pry an oyster open. Stop trying to take my pearl. Like, jeez. If I'm not doing the talking, please just stop. I don't know. And heck, there's also like there's this one person on campus too that I'm like, and it's like, do I kind of feel bad? I don't know. A little bit, yes. Most of it, no, because it's like introversion, and you just don't want to deal with people. But there was one person that's like very, like, they're very nice and all that. But, and it is kind of this one event that's just like, I don't want to, I just want to try to keep minimal contact with them, or like make it interactions extremely brief. But I was eating alone, as I typically do, because I don't like eating with people. I just don't. I'm like, I enjoy getting my food, eating, and listening to music, and vibing like that, and then putting my dishes away at the like carousel thing, and then just heading on out. But this person, one day, like, I was doing that, and then they just invited themselves over and sat at the table, and I'm like, hi, you're in my personal bubble. Like, can you not? And they tried talking to me, and I'm just like, hi, like, hold on. Like, they were trying to talk to me and all that, and it was like extremely awkward, because it's like they were just like, hi, and we just sat in silence, and I was just like, hi, and the next thing that I said is like just flat out telling them of like, hi, I'm just gonna move because I want to eat alone. And so I grabbed my stuff and left. Like, I went to a different table because I was just like, hi, why did you invite yourself? Oh, like, I would have liked to have been asked if you could sit with me. And if I wanted the company, because I didn't want the company. Like, I chose to sit by myself. Please, just don't come to me without asking if it's okay to sit. Like, because here's the thing too. If that person had asked, I would have been like, oh, sure. Or just been like, no, I don't really wanna. Like, I wanna be alone right now. Like, that way it's like, okay, boundaries. I respect your boundaries, you respect my boundaries. But they just sat. And I'm like, like, I don't like, no thank you. Like, please just respect the bubble. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want interaction right now. Just So yeah, and so it's kind of a thing too, like, and it's like this is kind of the thing of like, do I feel bad? Like, do I feel bad or do I feel kind of just where it's like I kind of just every single time that I see them now, I'm just like I just nod or I just walk past them without like doing anything because I'm like I just don't want to interact because most of the time it'll start a conversation and stuff like that, and it's like half the time I'm like I need to be somewhere. Like I don't want to have to talk or have an interaction as I'm trying to get to a class or like to food. I and it's like that's not just explicitly for that one person though, but it's like I try to avoid them just because I'm like I'm more hyper aware that they probably just don't have too much of a concept of boundaries. Where I'm like I want to keep at arm's length, please. No, I also like was on the shuttle earlier today, and that person was like there too, and they were talking to someone else, but they kept saying like, "Oh, you're gonna be there tonight?" Or like at that game, and the other person was like, "No, no, I'm not," and they're like, "Why? You should be at that game." And it's just like, well, they said no, and then that person then said no, I don't have an interest in this at all. But they kept getting pestered about like, hey, you going? Where it's just very much like, just the person said no. Please respect that. But yeah, and it's also the other thing too of like, from what I heard, because that person then had a conversation with someone else where it's like the brief stuff of it was just them saying that everything that that person talks to them about, it's only ever focused on like soccer and rock climbing, where it's like go them for like having those interests, but it's like I don't know, I don't want to say annoying or any of that, but it's like tiring. Like I don't know, the way that they were talking about it, it sounded like they were kind of just like, yeah, they only ever talk about these things, and I'm just kind of like it was that kind of energy of like the best way I can describe it is whenever you're like at your grandparents' house and they tell you a story that you've already heard like 20 times. And so it's the case of like, do you pretend that you've never heard of it before and just be like, that's nice? Or do you like, I don't know, like just that kind of like feeling. Like that's how it felt whenever that person was talking about it. Was just like, yeah, I'm kind of tired because like I don't know, I feel like the way it was sounding too is like they tried to have different conversations with that other person too, but it always goes back to soccer and rock climbing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a I don't want to say maybe it's a good thing like just subtly avoiding them, but it's like if that's all that really they talk about, then I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, I I don't care about sports. So yeah, if you're just gonna have a conversation with me about sports, I'm like, hi, I'm tuning you out. partially not on purpose, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't understand a single thing about sports. Nor do I care to understand a single thing about sports. Like, I just don't want to know about anything, because Wait, excuse me. But yeah. Also, I've kind of just like not been spacing out, but I'm like, I literally have absolutely no concept of time now. I'm just like what day is it? How many weeks am I already into college this semester? Like, what is happening? Like, the days are blurring by. I don't understand how any of this is working. Like, I already have an exam next week. Like, what the heck? And it's already September 11th. How are we already at 9/11? What the heck? Like, what? We have what? Hold on. Let me look. How many more weeks of September? Literally only like 2. Like 2 weeks and 3 days of September. Well, I guess you could say like 5 weeks. No, 3 weeks because of Friday and Saturday. Like, we still have 2 more days for this week, so almost, well, 2 weeks and 5 days. But just 2 weeks and 5 days already. Like, what the heck? Why are we slowly, like, actually getting close to October? Huh? Like, where is time? Where has time gone? Why has time gone? What the heck? Hi, Ivy! Hello! Let me... Not Angie. Hi, Sky! Oh, Sky! Sky, I met a friend of yours. Hi. Was it? Yeah. He texted me. Oh shoot! Why did my character? Yeah. The only reason why is because I was wearing a shirt. I was wearing one of the green shirts with the high school on it. Band shirt, right? No, not band. Just one of the regular ones. Like, I feel like you could just get them just anywhere. Like, it's like a weird material, but it's like, yeah. But yeah. Cause yeah, he was just there, and then was like, oh, insert town, like, and then started talking and was like, you know this guy, and I'm like, yeah, I do. So yeah, it was like, I would have never thought. That's my past would come back to haunt me. No, I'm just kidding. No. Him for a while now. Nice. The esports stuff. Yeah. So here's the funny thing too is so brief update with everything that's going on. Second semester of college, so yippee. And I'm one away from a minor in psych, going for a major in hospitality, or HRTM, and I'm possibly thinking of actually getting another minor, and that minor is being esports management. Of course, there's also like a little part that's like, hi, you truly hate yourself, where it's like, what about this funny idea of double minor and double major? Where I'm like, ah, yes, I truly do hate myself. Really great dude. Did you mean George too? Did you? I don't. Oh. Meet. I don't know. Cause the day that I met him, the only other person there was like someone that was there for a fundraiser. Take off. Good luck on the shiny hunt. Have a great rest of your stream. Yeah! Thank you for the raid. But bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day. But I don't know. Because again, the only people there was like someone that was doing a fundraiser, then your friend, and then the advisor to the esports club. So those were the only 3 people there. And like one of them has to be there every single week because he's the advisor. Or whatever position club faculty people have, brains not cooperating. Or not cooperating, I just don't know the word. But I don't know if I've met George, though. But yeah. Of course, with the esports stuff too, oh, they have a Luma Swally. Nice. Part of me is thinking of doing Overwatch 2. Do I play Overwatch 2 much? Not really. The other one that I'm like, I would probably consider is like Valorant, but at the same time, do I play Valorant consistently? No. I don't play any competitive games consistently because I'm like, I could care less. I don't like these kinds of games, but I'll play them if I'm playing with others. But by myself, I'm like, I don't wanna. I'm scared of people. I don't want people to yell at me, being like, hey, why are you doing this? Ah. I'm like, I don't know. You scare me. Yeah. Anyhow, I hope everybody's having a good, great, amazing day. I thankfully only have 1 class tomorrow, but at the same time I also have, like, a call that I need to do at 6. Because one of my classes has group work for a whole semester, and I'm just like, ah. Like, I don't like group work. I just don't. And like, so far the group work hasn't been well, in my opinion. Like, the first, like, so the agreement we've drafted up is like every Monday at 6 p.m. we'll do a FaceTime call so that we can get like the assignments done and stuff like that, and plan out the week of like, okay, do we need to just do this, that, and this, like what to expect for the week and what we should try to aim to do. Yeah, we managed to do that for the first Monday of this semester, and then the other two, 3 of the group mates were just no-shows. Like, the first Monday, one of the people just didn't show up because he was at Disney World. And then the second week, he was at Olive Garden because it was his anniversary. Where it's like, okay, both of them were already planned out in advance, but it was frustrating because it's like, you did not tell us this. You didn't tell us any of this. Like, the only time we were made aware was like day of. And it's like, well, okay. And then the other two, it's like, they just didn't show. We don't really know why they didn't show. So it's just been me and the other person that's been like on the calls and talking a bit, trying to like figure out what to do. Because it's just like, okay, well, this sucks. We would much rather have all the opinions of everyone else, but they're just not here. What's shiny odds in this game? I believe it's 1 in 2,000. But would you believe me if I told you that I have already been over odds for like 2 to 3, like, hold on. I'm gonna go to my thingy. I'm gonna show my black market. Not actually. But I'm gonna show my small little collection of Lumas that I do have. Is there a shiny charm? I don't know. I don't think so. But, so, almost over odds. So again, 1 in 2,000. Almost over odds, 300. Over odds by like 3 times. A bit over odds, over odds, over odds. Or no, one of these, 1 or 2 of the Tatsudus were below odds, but like almost over odds, definitely over odds. One of these were at least like 6,000. Maybe one of them was like between like around 4,000. And then the other 2 were kind of under odds. But yeah, even though it's 1 in 2,000, you think you would get them a bit faster, but no, not really. But I don't know if there's like a charm to increase the Lumas. If there is, then there is, but I'm also like, I haven't even faced any of the dojo, like, hold on. Is there a map or something? Because like, I'm on the first route. Yeah, so, so, this is first, here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 islands. I'm still on the first. And yeah, this isn't explored. All of this isn't explored. I only came to this area just to progress story a little bit, but I came back all the way back over here just because, yeah, I wanted to Luma hunt. And then I slowly was like, as I started Luma hunting, I was then like, you know what I want to do? I want to clear a whole route of all the Lumas so that I don't have to come back. Granted, a few of these areas I do have to come back to because I'm like, I don't have access to water. And there's a few patches of grasses that are only accessible through water too. Or like through flying, like I think this area. So I will have to come back eventually. But yeah, you could say I'm doing a Luma Professor Oak challenge. Yay. Clearing out the routes. Yay. At full odds. Yay. The one thing though is like there is 2 ways to increase the odds, where one of them is radars and another is through something called Saipat. But I'm assuming both of them are accessible near the end of the game, and I'm like, I am still at the very beginning. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get access to any of them soon. So, yeah. Hold on. Trying to see something. Okay. Actually, do this really quickly too. 1 second. Checking. But yeah, also got any plans for the rest of today, Sky? Anything fun? Or just gonna kind of relax for the rest of today? Oops. I was like, let me see what... Oh, first racing game, right. Like, I kind of forgot what was... I don't think I mentioned it earlier, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, I was thingy. Papa. Okay, let's get back to it. Back to encounters. Wahoo. No. Enjoying your early Luma hunt. Yeah. I would enjoy it more if I got Saipat. Hold on. We're going back. We're going back to the PC. Oh, hi. Oh, Saipat's here too. Cool. I just had those two encounter. But I would love to have a Saipat. I think I have too many Tatanu. I have too many of them. I need a funny platypus. I don't need another one of these. But like, I'm hunting in that area because it's like, it's a 50-50. 50-50 for Saipat and Tatanu. And I like those odds. Actually, what's over here? Because I found Saipat in it. Is the other one Pharaoh? If that's the other one, then I'm like, That might be why I'm not hunting in this grass, because it's like not a 50-50. Well, I'm only getting Saipat. Okay. Yep, Pharaoh. I'll hunt in this one. Because I'm like, I don't want to face on another tattoo. I don't. Please. But I hope you're doing well, Bold. Hope the day's going well. I will cry if I phase again. Cause then I'll be on phase 5. Just I am in pain. Wow. Please, where's the platypus? Yes! More platypus! Please! More platypus! Platypus, please! Yay! Can I get a blue platypus? Can I get it in blue? Pretty please? I like it blue. Blue, please. No. Rude. Rude, Saipat. Rude. Whoops. Dun, dun, dun. Like, I feel like I'm seeing more Pharaoh than Saipat. Why do I feel like it's a 75-25? Might just actually be 50-50, but it feels like it's not. It might as well be a 50-50 because it's just these two here. No! No! Why? Rude. So rude. What? Guess I got also a bit too quiet compared to the audio, so I turn audio down a little bit. Wow. I am happy with my scare robot. Finally! Yay! 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 God dang it, Saipat! Stab it. Run. Yay! Well, green Tem? Tad. Hatch a Temtem with all green stats? Wait. Huh? Oh. Oh, all these are red. You're all green. Oh, wait. Is that typically better? Wait. Wait a second. What are your stats?